This episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing the 1993 sci-fi action film, Demolition Man. Demolition Man stars Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes and Sandra Bullock, and it tells the story of Sylvester Stallone's character John Spartan, who is a risk-taking police officer who has a kind of interesting reputation of causing destruction anywhere he goes while he's hunting down and trying to catch crime lord Simon Phoenix, played by Wesley Snipes. Now, they are cryogenically frozen in 1996, but Phoenix is thawed out in 2032 for his parole hearing, but then he escapes. So what do? They thaw John Spartan in order to go after Simon Phoenix. Now, the reason it's called Demolition Man is because the character of John Spartan doesn't give a shit and he causes collateral damage wherever he tries to apprehend a suspect. He just breaks everything, doesn't care. He does anything he can to try and get his man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2022 as of this review right now. In 10 years' time, it is going to be 2032. The year this film takes place. It takes place in San Angeles, where the merger of Los Angeles, San Diego, and Santa Barbara happen, and everything is a peaceful utopian society designated and run by Raymond Cocteau. And it's interesting because you have certain aspects of the utopian society, the peaceful society, up, above, and then the lower ground you have the so-called poor people and the people who are homeless who just live underground. And it's interesting because there's a scene where Stallone's hungry and he eats a burger, but it's a rat burger. He's like, rat burger? Wow, this is really good. It's really funny how everything's done, how the driving cars are done, how the aspect of the action is done. Instead of using guns, you use tasers or certain aspects of things. And not only that, there's no toilet paper in 2032. They use seashells. Yeah, seashells. So it'll be interesting to see how that progresses in time and if we actually start using seashells. But just remember, 2032 is not far away. The action is great in this movie. It's really fun. It's that 90s, mid-90s action where it's just over-the-top fun, and the mannerisms that Wesley Snipes says, the way he gives the dialogue is great. Stallone is also great. I mean, there's not much of a lull in this so-called movie because it's just in your face. I mean, you have Stallone and Snipes. I mean, the movie was released in October of 1993. So, I mean, it was considered a successful film for Stallone, and the story makes allusions to many aspects of the 1932 dystopian novel Brave New World and H.G. Wells's The Sleeper Awakens. But seeing everything happening so quickly, and we're getting to that year of everything being cryogenically frozen, unthawed, I mean, it's interesting, a factor. And the reason I say it's an interesting factor is because we all are mesmerized by the future, the flying cars, certain aspects. I mean, in this movie, you can't curse because you get like a warning or a demerit, like shit, bitch, certain like fuck, like it's like something's like, oh, you violated the code of whatever. A slip comes out, you take it. It's in public everywhere. So it's really interesting how everything happens in the aspect. And the ending to this movie is such a grand scale between the fighting between John Spartan, Simon Phoenix, and Stallone and Wesley Snipes' character, respectively. And Sandra Bullock is great as Leanna Huxley. She's cute. I mean, this is before she did Speed and she became a household name. This is a straightforward, simple movie. Straightforward, understanding story, and it's really, really fun. Everybody has seen this movie, and a lot of people want a sequel to it, or a TV series, or a canon sequel series where it takes place many years later after 2032. But it's a fun movie, and I absolutely love it. It's a great mid-90s action film. For me, Demolition Man gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Demolition Man. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Do you think this is one of Stallone's best movies? If not, what is his best movie? Who was your favorite character in this movie? Who was your least favorite character? How do you think Wesley Snipes did as the bad guy? And do you think this movie needs a proper sequel? If so, why? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked, and I'll see you all in the next review video, and thank you for tuning in.